Alright, hello magic people, welcome to Secrets of Strixhaven Play Booster Box Opening. I'm really excited about this set because it's Strixhaven. Who doesn't want to do magical school without all the, without the connotations of, the most popular one, because fuck that. Ooh, we got different booster pack colors even. Not only they're doing different arts, but now there's different colors as well. Look at that. Very cool. So we got play boosters, we got Strixhaven, and we got all of the fun stuff. Go slow on some of these commons and uncommons here. Start off with. And the Mystical Archive is back, so we're going to have a cool alternate border. There's our first rare. Okay, Mystical Archive is behind that, I guess. Splatter Technique. 5 mana, draw 4, or deal 4 damage to each creature needs Planeswalker, Sorcery Speed. But there's the Mystical Archive, Repel Calamity. Look at that cool art, cool borders. Foil is a Strife Scholar with a prepared spell, which could be anything, and a land, and a Squid Elemental. Oh, that's a interesting cut on that treasure token. Weird. I wonder if the rest of the arts will be like that on the back. Wait, the back of the normal cards are fine. It's just the token. Interesting. Some cool rares and mythics. The school is all about casting instants and sorceries, and there's 5 different schools or crafts, or I guess it's colleges. Silver Quill, Lorehold. Ooh, cool together as one. Look at that art. And that's everybody working together with Converge, one of the mechanics being back. Ooh, cool art for Pick Your Poison. Cheerful Osteomancer. Ooh, and a foil land. So 5 schools each have their own mechanic, and it's all about casting instant sorceries. That should be a great set for limited, which is what I love doing. And look at that sloth, big sloth, lecturer. Fractal crab, geometer's arthropod, requisition raid. Follow the Lumerets, and a basic land. And look at this little inkling token from Silver Quill. We have prepared spells, which are creatures with a spell attached to them, almost like adventures, but not quite. And they've got a similar text box, like this guy. He enters prepared, and he can cast a Rampant Growth, where spells on this side, if it was on this side, it'd be an adventure or an omen. But since it's on the other side, it is prepared. It's prepared spell. So lots of cool stuff here. Lots of 2-color stuff. Ooh, Death Cap Glade. The slow lands. I don't remember what they call those ones. Ooh, forgot the Mystical Archive Stargaze from the Mystical Archive. All right. So nothing too crazy so far. I mean, the land's always good. We always like the dual lands here. And look at this little guy, little Death Touch noxious newt. Move a little bit faster. Look at that dinosaur fractal, a pterafractal. It's such a cool name, such a cool card. I'd love to see that in foil, honestly. Ambitious Augmenter, a turtle wizard with big arms. Ooh, first mythic, Decorum Dissertation with Paradigm, which is the new and improved epic, which is awesome. This one is the one that I am least excited about, because to draw 2 cards and lose 2 life every turn, it's fine, but it's not exciting. Mythic and Subterranean Tremors. Oh, I think this was originally in a Commander product of some kind. Very cool Mystical Archive card. Lorehold Charm, we get the charms. Ooh. So we have full arts, we have regular arts, and we have dual lands in the slot. But look at that swamp. It's a pretty cool swamp, honestly. And a fractal. That thing doesn't look very fractally. I mean, it's a big sloth kind of guy in the blue-green coloration, but not very fractally. And the new pest token that, instead of gaining life when it dies, now it gains the life whenever it attacks, which is kind of cool. Fractal mascot. Fractal elk. Brush off with a boom charm. Rare is Berta, Wise Extrapolator, Frog Druid with Increment, which is the Quandrix mechanic that whenever you cast a spell with greater mana value than its power or toughness, it gets counter. Ooh, Visionary's Dance. Dual Land and Fractals. See, that's what a fractal looks like. That's a fractal snail, but that's what a fractal should look like. I don't know. And then the story of this is leading into reality fractures. So we've got, an evil Ralzeric floating around somewhere. Blech, Loafing Pest, Bitter Triumph, Graduation Day, Foil Dual Land, neat, and the token. Okay, so there's some cool. Oh, I didn't realize they had punch-out tokens for this. Oh, right, because it's got prepared on here. Neat. So not everything is a token, but some of them have the punch-out counters, which is always pretty cool. Great technology that they have for that. Post-mortem Professor. Mystical Archive. Ooh, Stock Up. That's a great uncommon. Great reprint there. I think normal ones of that from Aether Drift are like $5 a piece. And having it on the Mystical Archive, it's such a good card. It's possibly too good of a card, but hey. I'm no card designer, and they gotta sell packs somehow, right? I love this Grandeur on a common. Such a cool old mechanic that they found a use for. Rare Wisdom of Ages. That's some freaky art. It's a very Tameo looking character, but I guess it's Jadzi. Still, ooh, full art. Shattered Sanctum, one of the dual lands, very cool. Monstrous Rage. Embrace the Paradox. And dual land token. So, very excited to play this set because it looks so cool. Also, people figured out there are no enchantments or no auras and no equipments in this. It's all instant sorcery based. Ooh, that'd be cool to see him foil. Another Postmortem Professor. It just won't die. Ooh, and a full art Germination Practicum. Another Paradigm spell. So Paradigm is you get it when you cast it. The first time you cast it, you get a copy of it every single turn in the future. So that's pretty cool. And it's got the full art showcase. Duty Beyond Death. Rapier Wit. And a basic swamp. So many things in this. You get the Mystical Archive bonus sheet. You've got those full arts. You've got, some cool foiling things, and just, you get Flashback coming back as the Lorehold mechanic. You got the, any of those prepared creatures could have any instance of sorceries basically on them. Colorstorm Stallion, look at this horse. It's a elemental horse. Very cool. Shared Roots, nice lesson. There's no learn in this set. Ooh, cool island. Originally, when original Strixhaven, there was lesson and learn would get you lessons from your sideboard. No, there's just some lessons in here, but there's no learn. So there's not even any lesson synergies. But I think all the paradigms are lessons. I don't think any of the normal spells are lessons, but I could be wrong. All right, rare for this pack. Another Shattered Sanctum, another of the dual lands. Helping Hand. Oh, look at that art. It's so cool. Honor-bound page. And the dual land. So we're, coming up on, we've opened, 7 or 8 packs so far. We've got a couple of the paradigms, which is neat. Ooh, showcase. Or not showcase, special guest card in the common slot. Interesting. It's not one of the better ones, but Library of Lang, which I don't think they're putting on Arena. I think that's been replaced by Library of Alexandria, because they can do that on Arena because it's not physically printed. But interesting to see it in the middle of the pack. Wild Growth Archaic. I love this ability for Converge because, a mono green creature, so it can go in any green deck. But if you're playing a multicolor deck, you get bonuses. Ooh, Shieldred's Edict. Very cool art. Look at that. It's so cool. Ooh, yes. Foil Dinosaur Fractal. Yes. Very happy about that. Ooh, and a foil of these mountains. Nice. I think those are the Strixhaven / Lorwyn 5. They always have Lorwyn 5 because the original Lorwyn 5 were Planeswalkers. But in the Lorwyn story, we got the 5 students of Strixhaven who got pulled into Lorwyn and are back in this set somewhere. We might see them. We might not. Who knows? Moment of Reckoning. Ooh, cool art. Feed the Swarm. Foil Seize the Spoils. That's a neat reprint. Look at that. Is that a cat? That's cool. Regular Mountain. So, not the best, that thing. You can get a Sylvan Library in that slot, which would be very cool, with cool showcase art. Alright, rare for this pack is, Grave Researcher with a Reanimate as its preparable spell. Deduce, Chase Inspiration, neat. I don't remember if we've gotten a foil. We haven't gotten a foil, rare, or Mystical Archive card yet. They do exist. Alright, rare is Hardened Academic. That's cool. Look at that bird. Flying haste, discard a card, gain lifelink whenever one of my cards leave your graveyard, which is a lore hold thing. Put a counter on your creature control. Very cool. Steal the Show. Second rare. Knockout Maneuver. It's a lion versus a unicorn. Cool. And a foil Witherbloom Charm. And a foil Forest. Neat. So yeah, I'm really liking this set. Can't wait to give it a shot and play it, but I love opening it. Nita, Forum Conciliator. Alright. Neat. Ooh, full art Wild Growth Archaic. Very cool. Sleight of Hand, always a great Mystical Archive card. I remember playing Modern, having a hard time finding Sleight of Hands way back in the day. I still have a playset of them somewhere. Ooh, Ancestral Anger. Very cool. Neat. Ooh, Pox Plague. New Pox. New Pox just dropped 5 black pips, where each player loses half their life, sacrifices half their cards, sacrifices half their life. All the cool things. Ooh, Emeritus of Conflict. You can cast a Lightning Bolt off your 2-mana 2/2 first strike. Very cool. Ooh, Return to the Ranks. I feel like that's a combo piece somewhere. And then our foil. That was a 3 rare pack there. As always, I am looking for the 2 Planeswalkers of the set. There's a Ral Zarek. A Ral Zarek of some description. You'll see if we open him. Maybe we will. Maybe we won't. Who knows? Who knows what his deal is? Something has gone terribly wrong. And a rare Flashback. Just 1 red Flashback. Instant. Huh. Neat. Weird Snapcaster Mage. Royal Treatment. Foil rare. Informed Inkwright with Repartee, which is the Silver Quill mechanic for the set, which is whenever you target an instant or whenever you target a creature with an instant or sorcery spell, you do a thing. That one makes 1/1 Inklings. Flying Inklings, but it's like a weird version of Heroic. Ooh, cool. And Sky Coach Whitbrain can just, prepare creatures, which is pretty cool. Conciliator's Duelist. Nice. Locust Spray. Ooh, psychedelic. Poet. And alright, we got about, I guess we got 10 packs left. A lot of packs to go. Thought that rejoinder spell said reminder, and I was like, what? Now is there a reminder spell? Alright. Rare Stirring Hope Singer. Very hopeful owl. Bird Bard. Ooh, Burst Lightning. Always cool. And a foil Terramorphic Expanse. Didn't realize that was in the set. That's cool. And it's Terramorphic and not Evolving Wilds, which they... Oh, here it is again. Terramorphic Expanse. They, for a while, they were using Evolving Wilds almost exclusively, and then they switched over to Terramorphic, and they've switched it up every once in a while. There's Ral Zarek. I feel like there's a problem, though. That watermark is interesting. What's that watermark mean? Why is he black? He's a blue-red character. They don't change colors like that. It'll be fine, probably. Disdainful Stroke. Ooh, that's cool art. Kirill, history buff. Kirill's back. He's one of the Lorwyn 5 Strixhaven students. And they all get new cards now. I guess they're uncommons? Yeah, they must be uncommons. Rare's Harmonized Trio with, I guess, Brainstorm. Very cool. Spell Pierce, nice. And a whoa, that's a foil Mystical Archive stock up. That's gonna be worth something. I'm gonna put that in the special pile because stock up by itself is worth something. Foil stock up's worth something, and you know, maybe it'll go down to the set, but I think people still want lots of stock ups. So that's a good foil Mystical Archive card to get. Practiced Offense. Neat. Ooh, we got a third Paradigm spell. Improvisation Capstone. Nice. Ooh, and a Mystical Archive Rare Preordain. Nice. Lots of really good blue spells in the Mystical Archive. Rare in this pack is Comforting Counsel. Gaining some life. Nice. Pretty good, actually. Gain some life. Ooh, Braid. Nice. Look at that island. That's art's gorgeous. And foil nonetheless. I don't know what else to say about this set. I love it. I'm looking forward to playing it. I like opening these packs. Moseo Vane's New Dean. Giant Growth. Look at that squirrel. Big squirrel. Four packs left. I don't know what other spicy things we can hit. There's the other Planeswalker. Somebody we don't know, but he's a professor on Strixhaven. He teaches classes. Another Together as One. Angel's Grace. I love this art. Look at that. That is so cool. Ooh, and a foil Page Loose Leaf. With the Grandeur ability, because that was originally introduced in Future Sight on a cycle of rares. And there's another, screwed up pest token. Notably absent from this as well is double face cards, because that was originally in original Strixhaven. They decided they didn't need them, and really they don't. I don't think so. Ooh, Cauldron of Essence, nice. Another knockout maneuver. Pursue the Past. Land, and again the token, which is kind of miscut on the back, but fine on the front. So that's weird. Well, at least it's only a token. I mean, if it was one of the regular cards, that would be bad. Alright. Last couple of packs here. Hope you've enjoyed listening to me not quite ramble about the set as much as I normally do, but because I don't have much to say about the set. I love it. Took it easy on the loose. Nice Deduce. Foil Impractical Joke. And the fifth land, I don't think we've seen this one yet, but look at that. It's so cool. And then a Pest with, there's the other guy. And again, miscut. Weird. I'll have to go back through the tokens and see how many of them are miscut, because that's, with this pack, that's 4 of them for some reason. And this is the last pack of the box set face. And our rare, Petrified Hamlet, which shuts down lands, but doesn't shut off their mana, so it's just, I don't understand it. Ooh, and a Vastland Scavenger. Zombify, very cool. Ooh, and a foil Geometer's Arthropod, awesome. And then again, another miscut token. Alright, well, thanks for listening and watching this, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye!